Welcome back. If the theory I made in the last video is true, The Office can explain what happens to Saul Goodman after the show ends. Now, as we know, Walter White started cooking in late 2008 and meets Saul Goodman not long after. Saul Goodman was crucial in development in Walter White's empire and was a huge reason why Walter was successful. As he says here.
So yeah, I wasn't there when the meth was cooked. I wasn't there when it was sold. I didn't witness any of the murders, but I damn well knew it was happening. I was more than a willing participant. I was indispensable. I kept Walter White out of jail. I laundered his money, I lied for him, I conspired with him, and I made millions. If he hadn't walked into my office that day, Walter White would have been dead or behind bars within a month. And Agent Schrader and Agent Gomez and a whole lot of other people would still be alive. Fact is, Walter White couldn't have done it without me.
Saul Goodman helps Walter White over the years of his empire, including helping him escape New Mexico in March 2010 and go to New Hampshire. Saul Goodman goes to Nebraska, however, and in Better Call Saul we learn more about his time there, including his arrest. The last episode of Better Call Saul is titled Saul Gone. In that episode, we see the last of the characters, Saul Goodman. And Saul Goodman was arrested in late 2010, less than a year after Walter White died. Let's go back to the past episode, Slip, which came out in Season 3, Episode 8. In this episode, we see him playing a guitar. Remember that he plays a guitar. This will be important. Now, let's go over to The Office. Something you might not know is that before The Office came out, Bob Odenkirk, the actor who plays Saul Goodman, auditioned for the role of...
We play hard, and we work hard. Sometimes we probably play hard when we should be working hard, but that's probably my fault, but... Fire me.
Michael Scott. Although he didn't get the role, we see him appear in the episode Moving On. This episode was set in the timeline of 2013 in The Office, 3 years after the arrest in Better Call Saul. In this episode, we see a guy named Mark Franks who knows how to play the guitar and is overly talkative like a lawyer. And remember who else knows how to play guitar? Remember, we are talking about the same actor playing nearly one-to-one style roles, and if the 2011 Emmys are canon, then we know Jesse's part of the same universe. I asked ChatGPT if Gene Takovic and Mark Franks had any connections, and it said both are a hidden ordinary lifestyle name, like a name you'd want to use to change your identity. Now, that isn't really strong proof, but let's continue. Remember, Saul was arrested in 2010, and I believe that we see him in 2013 in The Office, but one thing kind of destroys every piece of evidence here. In an interview in November of 2025, Vince Gilligan, the creator of Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, says that he believes that President Trump pardoned Saul Goodman from jail. And the problem here is that Trump wasn't elected until 2016, 3 years after I believe he appeared in The Office. Now, did Saul escape and go back? No. I believe that either he did get pardoned or he escaped in 2013 and Vince Gilligan was just saying that for the interview. So let me know below.